Take is really try to lay off those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
They say when.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Brendan.
And here is Brendan Donovan. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Just missed.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
First and second, 2 down. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ripped to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Gray back to work. Late swing fouled off. And that one upstairs. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Josh Rojas. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Sosa measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Rojas, the base runner at first with one out. Out to center. Snags it for the second out. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. The White Sox leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. You watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball,
Man, he
two
really
strikes.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball, that's low.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Ivan Herrera in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hey!
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Outside low. 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, right field. Tachman makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor
2 down, base is
Scott
empty.
II.
And now it's going to be Victor Scott. Misses
Ball,
inside,
that's inside.
and it's 1-0. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Hey! 2!
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's a little bit low. And a 3-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. That's the inning. So they go quietly there. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting
Leading off for
started.
the
Now
White Sox,
Brooks Baldwin.
Shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just outside. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Tauchman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Over to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alec Burleson will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sliced hard but foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that one clips the corner. Win aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Baldwin. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, 1 away. Step off throw to first. Win back in on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Full count, 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, and he's already singled in this game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To third. Inning over.
He's out.
The Cards leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
with
here's
the
the big
Whitesox.
center fielder, Luis
Center
Robert.
fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Way upstairs,
no strike.
ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
They just threw
One
that
ball, one
fastball
strike.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that
That's off the
velocity.
plate. Ball two.
Outside. And that's a
ball
little bit
three.
high. Ball three.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Dominant
Andrew
performance for him
Benintendi.
today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Benintendi up here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch
That's a ball.
misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
now.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Robert makes the turn at second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. A perfect
Now
example
batting,
right
the first
there. That
baseman,
plate
Andrew
discipline,
Vaughn.
it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Andrew Vaughn now. And the first
Ball one.
pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball two. And fouled off. cut on and lifted in the air. Walker pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing, and he popped it up. Arenado. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. White Sox down a run. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
One ball.
In the dirt. Benintendi up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. White Sox down a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Close, but called a ball, and it's a full count.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Two outs, bases are full. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. And the White Sox will strand 3. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
So up next,
Left
Lars
fielder,
Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1.
Lars Nootbaar.
First pitch misses. Just missed. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Line drive. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Gray back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap, maybe a little more backspin.
And next to hit for the Sox, Corey Lee. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, He's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Redbirds leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike at the knees, and the count 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Tauchman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Just missed.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the sweeper.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one not close. And the count's full. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Luis Robert now.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In the dirt. Tauchman up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Tauchman at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Cardinals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 64 appears to be getting loose. Boozer getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Just misses with that one. This to third. Zips it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping the
batting,
ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up. And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to improve your game. But ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Ball one, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fought off foul.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late, safe there. Scott into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Michael Ciani. Up the middle, Baldwin. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter, Alec
Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Just missed.
1-0.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third, Rojas. Inning over. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Top 6. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That's outside. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez preparing to come on if needed. Liberator, a left-hander, also throwing. Out front of the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Hey.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Inside, just missed. The White Sox trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Next to hit, Josh Rojas. 1 for 2.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. And the White Sox go quietly. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the White Sox nothing. New pitcher for the White Sox, number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Leisure getting ready to go. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And that one sliced foul. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. And that's a fair ball. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Golden opportunity right here.
Check swing, called strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 64 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The White
Now
Sox going with a new
Chicago.
arm, Jordan Leisure.
Number 49, Jordan Leisure.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Towards first, slides for the stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an
Now
infielder,
batting,
you have to be
catcher,
ready for anything.
Yvonne
In that spot, it required going to the
Herrera.
ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Next to hit, Ivan Herrera. And it's fouled away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
62, Kyle Leahy.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa.
Leading off for the
White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one called a strike. It's 0-1. Back up the, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Corey Lee.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Corey Lee. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Leahy out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Matthew Liberator.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Robert now, 1 for 3. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Tauchman at second with 2 down. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. And just misses with that one. Strike 3, got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-2.
Pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cam Boozer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Ciani.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one
And
missed.
ball two.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good
Up
pitch.
next
Top
for
of the
the
strike
Cardinals,
zone. We're seeing
the
more
shortstop,
fastballs in that
Mason
location. Hitters, especially with
Wade.
2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Win at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tachman makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec.
2 down, base is
Burleson.
empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. That one is gone. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Contreras now. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Foul ball there. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Contreras is retired. That's out number 3. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a new
Cardinals,
arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan
number
Fernandez.
64, Ryan Fernandez.
Benintendi to the
Leading off
plate.
for the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fernandez, a 6-foot righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Outside low, 2-0. Just off the inside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now Andrew Vaughn, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. This one in the dirt. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Called strike right there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Got him! And that is a big first out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So up next, Lenny Sosa. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Benintendi over at second. Vaughn over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike. And that's in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And the tying run is on base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Fernandez done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
Number 59.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas.
0 for 3 in this one.
And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. So they're all loaded up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Bases loaded. One away. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. On a pinch run, Brian Ramos.
Number 44.
Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
So the tying run at second. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Off the plate, 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's through there for a strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the White Sox 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
40,
the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Nolan
Leading
Arenado.
off for St. Louis, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That one missing inside. And that is out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And they get Arenado for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So man aboard, down the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Chop to the right side. They get one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the White Sox 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ryan.
Back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman.
Leading off for the White Sox, right fielder Mike Tauchman.
Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one in triple digits.
1-1.
And that's too high.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, popped up left side. Arenado under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Luis Robert. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
White Sox down to their final out. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.